This is my weekly visit to the construction in Chapala, my weekly video. And here I'm at the south end of it, by the lake, by the Mellicone. Here's some forms they put in right here. They've kind of stopped on the concrete because they've only got a little bit to pour. And they're digging a ditch down the side of this right here by hand, which I'm going to be very critical in this video. About 10 to 12 hours you could dig the ditch the full length of this block with a backhoe. Before they put all this concrete on the edges in, you could set up and dig it. Now they have to dig it by hand, and you'll see that they're only getting about, I want to say, maybe 8 or 10 feet a day with 2 or 3 men in each hole. And they're digging in several places, and they're going to be putting this orange pipe in to put wires through and other things, maybe fiber optics for the future and things like that. They're thinking ahead, but they didn't think ahead at the beginning because they put all this other stuff in, and now they've got to dig it all by hand. See, here's a man standing here, and he's probably engineering it, and there's a man that's digging. He's visiting right now, and they get tired, you know. Digging by hand with a square point shovel is a lot of work, and a pick. And this is all concreted here. 2 lanes and what I guess would be a parking lot. Here's another man digging here. They've got a jackhammer here if they find anything, any concrete or anything. See, here's another man here that's been digging. He's getting out of the hole for some reason. That's the jackhammer right there. And that's the orange pipe they're putting in right there, some of it. Well, that's the old orange pipe. And there's 3 men up here. None of them are doing anything. And I'll walk over here to the ditch, and they dug a lot of brick out and stuff, old things. I don't know if they found any pottery or anything like that. You just never can tell in something old like this. Now I'm in front of Al Cafe right now. Here's their menu. Here's a man with some timbers and a wheelbarrow. Here's a couple of men digging right here. They got this section across here dug yesterday, about 5 men. There's the pipe they're going to be putting in. Look at it all over there. They're putting a lot more on this side of the street than they did on the other, but they've got some crossovers in with pipe in them. And the next block up there, they already dug the little ditch and put the pipe in, and they're filling it in now, slowly. Trash is collecting out here because the garbage trucks can't get here. But they do get it. They're working on the fountain over there. They've been working on it all week. They're trying to get the lines unplugged and get the drains unplugged on different things. See, here's a man digging right here. And they just dug out that square because they had some bad concrete. And they threw the concrete over here. Now they've got to move this concrete when they dig the ditch, so it makes more work. They just don't think ahead of time. I'm sorry I have to criticize on this video, but this is my critical video of the section. I'm just going to be a little critical today because that's the way it is. Okay, they've got this intersection here open. They've narrowed it down, which the street is narrow, so that's fine. And the traffic's moving good. It's moving very good. As a matter of fact, They still got a cop over there, but they don't have 2 or 3 directing traffic now, because everybody's got used to it now and they've got everything open. In this street, they've just changed the parking all from the left-hand side to the right-hand side, which is the proper place to park on a one-way street that doesn't have parking on both sides, is to park on the right-hand side. And see, it's all been painted yellow so that they can't park. Okay, I just had to zip around. Now they're digging some kind of a box here and they're building something here. They've got to put these signs back up because they'll come down to show where to go. And that's what they're doing there. They poured a bunch of concrete in there this morning and they built this box, probably for the pedestal. And here's the ditch they dug over here with the pipes in it. Now there's 4 pipes right here. 4, 6 pipes right there. And there's a section of concrete that they haven't put in here. Of course, sometimes you have to leave stuff like that. And they'll pour it, because they got to bring a whole truckload. They'll pour it when they get a truck here with the right coloring in it. And they'll do that. But we're walking up to the other end of the video of the construction now. This would be the north end. You can see here they're working on it. They've got tie wire here to hold the pipes together. And you see they put these boxes in and they had to dig all around them. And they have to dig down to the pipes. And it's just a lot more work. There would have been some handwork where pipes like this one across. But before they built those boxes, they could have just dug between them. And you have locators to find pipes. Even if they're plastic, they have ones that'll find it. And here they're mixing concrete and they're putting some posts in so people can't drive up in here, which is good. Now see, they just put 2 new ones in right there and they're cementing them in, and he's leveling everything around, which is nice. But they dug all this up and then they filled it all. They filled it all in, then they dug it up, and now they filled it in and packed it again. They did compact it a little bit by hand with a hand tamper. And see, there's no place along here for the delivery trucks to park, but there wasn't any before. So it's no different than it was before. This is getting up to the north end of it at the top. And they've got a place here where they've got the pipes coming from each direction where they'll make a joint right here eventually. So they left the hole open right there. Now we're at the plaza. And they've got music set up today, and they're going to have drinks served over there and maybe food. This is the last day of carnival today. There will be a parade at 4 o'clock and a lot of things going on. They have an ambulance parked over here in case anything happens with festivities. It's always good to have an ambulance or something. Now here's another crossing and they've got a post there. Another crossing over there, and they've got a post. Okay, this is as far as I'm going to go with this video, and I want to thank you for watching my YouTube videos. Please like and subscribe, and tell your friends. This is where they're ending it for this stretch, until they do the next section. The traffic's moving pretty good. We're stopped here because somebody's probably backing out or somebody's got the intersection blocked, the street. And they're getting by the Coca-Cola truck making the deliveries, and they have to make deliveries. Okay, once again, I thank you, and please like and subscribe.